But if you close your eyes,
what's going on, you guys? Cool 2015 here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be making a logo and a banner. The banner could be for anything. If you guys want to make a Twitch banner, a YouTube banner, a Twitter banner, go ahead. The sizes and stuff, you'll find them on the internet. But today I'm making a Twitter banner. The size for that is obviously 3000 by 1000. But this logo for now, what I'm making is 500 by 500 pixels. So that's what I'm making now. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a circle. See how like most YouTubers or like Ali A has a circle around the name. My name has got a circle around it, like my logo. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just making a circle. So I should sort this out and stuff. I end up centering off record. So right at the end of the video, actually just stop it. I realize it's not centered, so I go center it. So yeah. So right here we obviously me choosing the font. So the font I'm using is called Sheeping Dogs. Oh, and there goes a firework. So I'm using the font Sheeping Dogs. I think I've gone for the orange theme because it's Halloween, and I thought let's do something Halloweeny. Let's go for an orange theme. But it works. It works with any colour. As I'll show you guys later on. It works with any colour. And sorry if you can hear me like breathing. I'm having problems with my asthma at the moment. So yeah. Right. So, oh, that didn't work that time. I gotta make it again, but I'll make it smaller this time. So I'll probably put on like 300 or something. Yeah, 300 works. And I try with an A, I think. I try a few letters, but the one I felt worked with this font was an N. But you can make it work with any letter as long as it's capitaled, like capitalized. So yeah, so there's A. A kind of works, I guess. A could work. And then I try again. Oh, no, there's a mistake there as well. Got to make an empty layer for some reason. So I thought B, no, N, yes. Because it's got like the points at the top and bottom where I can rotate it and put it off the edge and have each 4 points on the edge of the circle, which looks pretty cool. I also did an N when I first got into making like logos and stuff back on Photoshop Touch. But I feel like this is a massive improvement since then, as I'm not using no template or anything, and this is just me going off on my own. So I'm shaping it to how I want it, and that's how I like it right there. Kind of got like the allié thing, with the points going off the edge completely, kind of thing. So I kind of like this, so I'll make it obviously white, and then drop shadow on it as well later on, in a second even. I'm placing it where it needs to go, just there I think, is fine. Then I go grab a drop shadow, just there, give it more depth so you can actually tell the difference between the circle and the name, or the N. So then I add bevel on it and just sort that out, because this thing can be really annoying. So it took me a free chance to get it right. So yeah, it's taken me a little while to get this sorted, as this thing can be really annoying for how it works. But I've always got it there. I just got it, and then I add an overlay. Obviously I make it a little bit grayer, gives it more of a texture from the bottom to the top. So I'm looking at the bottom point and seeing if it's more grey. But yeah, obviously you can see where my mouse is going. It's a cool thing with this screen recorder. I can record 15 minutes for free, but it's got my watermark on it. That's the only thing. So yeah, so now I'm doing the circle and seeing what looks good with that, and it takes me a few tries as well. I think it does. Can't remember. Yeah, I think I go back to it. I'm just going between them, just making them look good. That didn't look good, so I don't add stroke to it, guys. Like, I was just seeing if anything would look good. I can show you a logo where I added stroke and stuff, like a template or whatever, another day, video. Because what I want to focus on at the moment is just doing graphics instead of gameplay, because that's what I'm more into. So we have obviously this going on. Almost finished with the circle, I think. Obviously adding a gradient on that as well, give it more of a texture as well, make it look better. So yeah, as I said, making it more grey to add more of a texture, make it stand out a bit more. So yeah, so as you see, it's looking pretty nice at the moment, pretty clean. I add a few things to it to make it a little bit nicer, I think, with the background and stuff. I don't get what's my mouse. Oh yeah, I was making adjustments with my keyboard and mouse, or my keyboard with the arrow keys, nudging it along a little bit. Turn it more sideways, make it a little bit bigger, and it's kind of nice. Make that a bit thicker as well. It looks pretty cool. I kind of like the way this turned out as well. There's like not much really I can talk about with this because it's just an N, or just a alphabetical logo kind of thing. So you can do it with any name. Do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and so on. You know, look how fast I can say that, but yeah, maybe one day I'll find out. But yeah, so obviously this is looking pretty cool, pretty clean. I've got more logos and banners, like tutorials coming soon. I'm making them pretty much daily now. So here I'm showing you guys like it works with other colours as well. So it looked pretty nice with red. And I go through obviously the colour wheel or the colour picker. Blue, green looks nice, yellow looks nice, orange looks nice, and obviously that red looks nice. So obviously do this, and then what I do is I click the preset up top to get like the nice colour up there. I then want to try and make it look like yellow at the bottom kind of thing, but I think it's too bright, I feel like, so I keep adjusting it. Like there, I think it's too bright, so I try to adjust it as much as possible. I don't like to look at how it is. So I go on here, it messes up a little bit, but then it's fine. I was like, okay, I'll just fix it myself. Add a little bit of like a lighter orange, and that works perfectly with what I'm trying to do. Add that there, like the opacity, turn that up a bit more. Scale it down a little bit as well to give it more of like a gradient. Got to turn it up, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. I just then add more of a drop shadow onto the circle to make the circle, obviously make the whole thing look different, sand it out more to the background kind of thing. No, don't want that. See what I do. Yeah, so I add more. I'm just trying to like sort out the background with the shadow to make the circle looks like more better, and I'm pretty sure I got it there in the end. And also I do the same with the N as well, just make it look better, just touching up on the logo. And yeah, so this is how the logo turned out. Really like it, it's pretty cool, pretty nice and fresh. And now we go on to making the banner. So it's going to cut in a second to the banner, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. So I got the banner, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the background over and copy the logo over. There's a few pausing in this what I make because I go onto the internet and find images, a few images, and yeah. So obviously here we have me trying to sort out the background. I think that works. I grab the logo, grab the circle in the end. I should have really merged them or grouped them even, but now I can't like sort out it because the files disappear. So I got on that. I'll go over to there, grab that image and grab that image and place it onto the banner. Now I need to make it bigger because obviously the size is a lot bigger as it's 3000 by 1000. So yeah, so it's quite big of a file, but that's obviously standard for Twitter, and that's just for Twitter only. There's different sizes for YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. It's kind of annoying. I would hope that they eventually become the same one day, but that's probably not going to happen. So yeah. So obviously I got the end place down pretty much centered. I got obviously just paused it and went on the internet to get the YouTube logo and the Twitch logo right there. Now all I'm doing is basically trying to make the Twitch logo white and the YouTube logo white just to blend in with the background a bit more, make it more colour schemed rather than having random colours, because you don't want to have random colours because it doesn't look appealing to the eye. If you have like one main colour, like say the white's my main colour, now I've got the orange for the background, but it could be any back colour, so secondary colour obviously is the orange, and it would work perfectly. But say you have 3 colours, 4 colours, 5 colours, it doesn't look appealing to the eye and it doesn't look perfect. It looks like a 5-year-old's made it. So this is why I'm sticking to a 2 colour combination only. Obviously with like the backgrounds I add into it, there's obviously colours on there, but what I'm trying to do is I try to blend them in with the orange to make it look nicer. So here we have obviously me sorting out where I'm placing the Twitch logos, and I'm just ruling it at the moment, so I got it a little bit off center, so it's not too bad there. So obviously I just got to change it into center anyway, right there. There we go, that's now centered. Lovely. So the logo, I really enjoy that logo. I really like the way it looks. And now I'm not giving this logo away in template. As I say, I've got a Twitter. If you guys want to buy the logo or anything, it's really cheap prices. I make the banners. I give you the banner and the logo for £1 because that's what I do. I sell my graphics on Twitter, and I sell them to loads of people. I've not had customers in like 2 weeks, so it's a bit of a shame. But I've not been making many. So yeah. So now I'm just obviously making these look all nice. So I'm making that 70 font, and obviously it's a template, so I'm just switching it to Burbank as well, just to like set it, like make it like different to the logo, like different font, so it doesn't look the same when there's an N or anything. So your Twitch, your name or your channel will go to the YouTube, or your YouTube channel, or your YouTube, or whatever I'm gonna call it. I don't know what I'm calling it. Probably your YouTube, as I got your Twitch, your YouTube. Don't want to put Twitter on there because it's going on Twitter, so you don't want to promote your Twitter on Twitter. So that's why I'm not advertising Twitter on there. I normally do that anyway. I know I don't normally advertise Twitter on Twitter. I advertise other social medias instead, and then when it goes to like Twitch, I'll do YouTube and Twitter, or YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and then on YouTube I do Twitch and Twitter or Instagram. So yeah, so that's the fonts. I need to make it smaller, right there, and boom. So now we have to sort the background out now. So as I said, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna go on the internet. I'm gonna find 2 images. So I'm gonna find an image where I got off. So it's basically a Fortnite image from the new background. The new map of Fortnite. But right here, I'm just making it look darker on the page. So I'm making the brush size like massive, pretty much max, and I'm just going around the image itself, just to make it look darker in certain areas, just to get more cinematic effect, kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing right here. It looks pretty nice. Eventually, when I get sorted, so obviously when you're doing it, it doesn't look as nice, but it'll eventually get there. Like so. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. It kind of makes the white stand out a little bit more as well, with it being dark, and it's obviously not affecting the white at all. So that's nice. Then we have me trying to add the background, I think now. Yeah, so there's the Fortnite background I got. Pretty nice cinematic image, which I can blend in with changing the opacity down. It kind of blends in. I kind of like that stuff. I like how it looks with the orange. And then I just grab the brush and I just make it so it like blends it out, kind of thing. So I need the brush size quite big, like that. And I just spam click. As you see, it's going to start disappearing now. This is where my laptop started lagging. You'll see with the rubber, it didn't disappear first time I tried getting rid of it. Like there, it's not disappearing. So I'm just I'm just trying to load this stuff to try and make it disappear, as my laptop's lagging like anything at this point because my CPU ain't the best. And my laptop is just old. I think it's like a 2009 laptop. So yeah. And here I got an image of Grand Theft Auto. So it's like a cinematic image to compare to the Fortnite image. I'm just flipping it around just so you can see the mosaic vehicle jumping over, obviously, Los Santos. So do the same thing. I make it less brighter. Add a rubber and just rub it out like so, and it gives it that effect, which is pretty nice. Now it gives us that thing in the middle where I want to make it stand out even more. So what I do is, well, let's wait for the rubble to disappear. So what I do then is I now grab a brush and add a white brush, like a white circle behind my logo right here. So I add a white circle and I just make it stand out more by doing this, because it gives it like a highlight. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the logo done, and the banner done. I'll pop an image up of what both of them look like anytime now. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial, and hopefully I want to see some of you guys work if you're copying this tutorial or anything. Make sure you DM me on Twitter, or at me on Twitter. JoeCoolGFX is one of my Twitters, and then also I got a Twitter for my YouTube stuff, which is JoeCool2015. Literally 2015. I managed to get that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace guys, see ya, bye bye.